Hey, I'm Scott, and I am an American in Bangkok. You can see that right here. I am an American in Bangkok. Yes, I am. Bangkok. And before I get started on today's subject, go down in the description. Maybe get yourself a shirt. American in Bangkok. We got all kinds of shirts, mugs, some hats coming soon. But you know what? It would be nice if you just click like, you subscribe, and let me just take it away because we got one crappy subject that we're going to talk about today, and that is the South Korean toilet that turns excrement into power and digital currency. You heard me right. Your poop. Who thinks of these things? Your poop turns human waste into digital currency and power. Ulsan, South Korea, using a toilet can pay for your coffee or buy you bananas at a university in South Korea where human waste is being used to help power a building. Jae-weon, an urban and environmental engineering professor at the Ulsan National Institute of Science and Technology, has designed an eco-friendly toilet connected to a laboratory that uses excrement to produce biogas and manure. Just thinking about this is kind of a turn on, turn off. Okay, turn offs, that would be the using my excrement to purchase a coffee. I don't know. I guess it's not any more nasty than like drinking elephant shit coffee or civet shit coffee, which I've done before in Indonesia. The BVI toilet, a portmanteau of the words bee and vision, so it would be BV, uses a vacuum pump to send feces into an underground tank, reducing water use. Their microorganisms break down the waste to methane, which becomes a source of energy for the building, powering a gas stove, hot water boiler, and solid oxide fuel cell. If we think out of the box, if we think out of the ass, out of the box, feces has precious value to make energy and manure. I have put this value into ecological circulation, Cho said. Now, I'll tell you something. The first thought that I have is like you're sitting in your car and you just slide a lever back and you take a dump in your car and then you have a button and it sprays a little water to clean you off, and then you push a button and then it shuts. So you're back into a chair again. And the poop that runs the car. That was my first thought when I read this. I was like, what if you were flying though? I wouldn't want to do that. I'd have to rely on, are you regular enough? How much poop is necessary to run this car? Anyway, I digress once again. An average person defecates about 500 grams a day. So that's half a kilo. Sounds better when you speak in grams. Which can be converted to 50 liters, of methane gas, the environmental engineer said. This gas can generate 0.5 watts of electricity or be used to drive a car for about 1.2 kilometers. So in other words, if you want to go like across the United States, okay, let's say that the United States is 3,000 miles, it's going to take you 4,000 dumps approximately to be able to drive to drive across the United States with a car powered by your own poop. I'm sorry. I just can't resist, Cho has devised a virtual currency called GGool, which means honey in Korean. each person using the eco-friendly toilet earns 10 GGools a day. Students can use the currency to buy goods on campus, from freshly brewed coffee to instant cup noodles, fruits, and books. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about this. It's like, have I pooed enough today? Because I got to be able to go and get a cup of coffee. I got no cash. I got to use this poo currency to be able to buy myself a cup of coffee today. Does Starbucks take the poo currency? I can see it now. The students can pick up the products they want at a shop and scan a QR code, a poo-R code, to pay with GGool. I just can't stop myself. This is too funny. I had only ever thought that feces are dirty, but now it's a treasure of great value to me, postgraduate student Hyo Jin said at the GGool market. I even talk about feces during mealtime to think about buying any book I want. Maybe Thailand could do the same thing, and they could set it up to where, like, you get a free flight within the country. You can go wherever you want to go. Hotel rooms. Go into bar, buy yourself a beer. Get yourself a lady for the evening. How many dumps do I need to take? How many dumps do I need to take or have in order to be able to pay and get this girl out of the bar? Wow, is it worth it? I don't know how people think of these things. Honestly, I mean, he's a poo scientist. What kind of scientist is this guy? An urban and environmental engineering professor. He designed an eco-friendly toilet connected to a laboratory that uses excrement. That's a big word for poo or shit, to produce biogas and manure. I just think this is the... Poo is the future. That's what I'll say. Is poo your future? The new poo currency from... Anyway, that's all I have. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you get a little bit of humor out of this, or a little... You get a little something out of this, because it is kind of nasty in a way, if you think about it. Hey, you know what my buddy used to say? He's a plumber. He used to say, hey, your shit is my bread and butter. And literally now, if this thing from Korea takes off, your poo could be your own bread and butter. I just can't stop. You could go on and on and on about this. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This is all I have, which is not much. It's kind of shitty. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Until next time. Choke D, that's good luck. Leo Jerken Mai. That's see you later. That's all I have. All right. Thank you.